Hey everyone, this is foxysw, and on today's video, like I said, I'll be showing you guys how to do Karzhan remains. In my previous video, I just told you guys how to do Force of the Roaring Beasts. That one's a little different, a little bit harder than Karzhan remains, and I'll showcase you the teams that I've tested and used and what I like between them. So like I said, it is probably better to farm this one because of the drop you're going to get. You want to farm your reappraisal stones, okay? So when you start the battle, this is the team I started to use when you're trading a Raoq and not a Bella. So first I'm gonna go through the Raoq and then the Bella, but basically the idea here is to do attack bar control with the Shayna and the Hua on the dark Raoq, so that way you don't get blasted. And then we're using the Fran as a means to tank these dark crystals. So build your Fran pretty tanky. Mine's on a Swift build for RTA, so you can definitely build it whatever you want, like violent, whatever. Just make sure it's tanky, they can live these shots. And the fact that it provides immunity means that you're not getting CC defense broken and destroyed. So that is one of the RNG factors where you can lose this match. And because Shayna has an AoE stun as well and defense break, it sets up the damage, but also the control, right? So you'll see it's actually pretty safe if you're running this team. Alternatively, if you have double twins, I've also tested this where instead of Hua, you can run a Maruna, a Sabrina. It really depends on what your box is. So some of you guys may not have two twins, right? So this is why I'm showcasing you this one right here. And by having a Raoq that has like a damage build, you're allowing it to cycle a lot more times than if you didn't have a Raoq because of team up, right? So let me just change the Hua. Maybe you want to use, let's say, a Sabrina, okay? So keep in mind that these units aren't even speed tuned. This is my Shayna. It's for RTA. There's no reason why you need this to be this fast, but this is for RTA. This is my Necro Sabrina, so there's no reason why it should be this slow with that much accuracy. So, like I said, these units aren't optimized for doing these dungeons, but if you build them with a reasonable speed and your turn cycling is correct, it should be a lot more consistent than what I'm doing because it's just random stats here. So landing the defense break is actually pretty important, and you're gonna rely on your Raoq, Sabrina, and your Shayna to do it because that's how you want to speed clear if you're able to land the defense breaks. I tried using Lucian in this mode, but to be honest, the trash waves are just too small for Lucian to effectively work, and Lucian's AI is just not that good. So you can see that I only target the face, but if you're having troubles, target the left side first. I believe the left side is the one that defense breaks you, but if you're able to break it down and bust it down, it's not going to have a turn, okay? So you'll see that these runs are close to 1 minute, 45 seconds. Alternatively, you can change the Sabrina. Don't have a Sabrina? No problem. You just need a Maruna right here. And I showcased earlier, even a Hua works because if Raoq team up, Shayna or Hua, they both attack bar control, right? And Raoq defense breaks, Shayna defense breaks. So those are the two important parts here for optimizing damage. So these are the two, well, I guess 3 teams if you're running the Raoq. So the Fran for the attack buff and immunity, so you don't get destroyed by CC if you can't clear fast enough. The Shayna for attack bar control all the time. And then one of the 2 twins or Hua. So my Maruna, I'll also showcase you the runes, but they're also very random, not optimized for anything. But I believe that Sabrina is a better damage dealer than Maruna because the trash waves are so little and you really don't need to speed clear that much. It's more about the raw damage of the last stage, okay? So alternatively, let's say you're training Bella, right? The easiest way to train Bella is to have attack bar control. And attack bar control is basically having a Vertihile. This is my RTA Verd, but keep in mind you wanna use your Verd like how you use it in Dragons. You want it to go last to increase attack bar as much as you can. Okay, so this is just my verd. Doesn't need to be that fast. Just make yours tanky. 100 crit rate, a little bit last on your team. And like I said before, the reason why you want the LD monster is because you want the LD monster to tank the trash waves, the boss, the dark monster. So you're using the AI. This is my Bella. Same Bella as my other video. Has no violent runes. It has missing a rune. Is not even that good. Okay, so that's my Bella. And the last slot can be a Sabrina or a Maruna, and I'll show you both times. It really doesn't matter. It's just the turn cycling from the Verd, enabling the Shayna to attack bar reduce and keep going so the bosses don't have a turn. So that is really much the big factor here. Also, I do like the Bella defense break because it's a little bit more reliable than Raoq, because you can build your Bella as a tank with accuracy stats and actually land a defense break to have more consistent runs. I found that the Raoq team is definitely a little bit faster, but in terms of reliability, they're basically both the same for me. But 100%, I'm confident that this team right here with the Bella Dion versus Raoq, the Bella team will allow you to have lower rune quality because it engages attack bar increase, but also it heals your team for anything you cannot sustain. So definitely I would recommend you run the Bella Dion if your rune quality is on the lower side. And like if you can see right here, this violent proccing, controlling the attack bar, and overall he never had a turn. I've also had feedback that Garo is able to not solo, but definitely be able to be last man standing here and definitely come out at the end because of how his passive works and vampire. So this is will be my last run, showcasing you how how to beat this dungeon. And by the way, guys, my Twitch is right there, Twitch TV foxysw. Make sure you check that channel out. I do stream there live, and then I post all my highlights, my important stuff onto YouTube. So if you want to check that out, click on the link in my description. Also, my Discord is there for any Q&A, but mostly my Discord is there for you to know when I go live. I have a bot that tells you when I go live, so if you have notifications on, you'll get like a notification that says I'm online. And for those that tune into my stream or don't know about it, at the beginning of my stream for the early birds, I do free reviews for 1 to 2 people, and when I announced it at the beginning of my stream. Also at the end of my stream, to close out my stream, I also do a review for 1 to 2 people again. So these are my charity reviews that I do for global. If you're subscribed to the stream on Twitch, I can do a review on demand to help you. So once again, this is my video on how to clear Karzhan remains on stage 5 for the Black Inugami stage. Thanks for checking out my channel, and thanks for watching, guys.